Listen up. These red pens indicate the trail of the hooded hood. This lowlife has done more damage to the image of police in this city than the time Inspector Hammer test drove a Sherman tank near the elementary school. We're gonna change this situation around, starting right now.
Good. This guy's goose is as good as cooked.
Not cooked, Daly. Barbecue. Let me demonstrate Mother Hammer's recipe for hood flambe. I'm talking Kentucky Fried Criminals. Extra crispy.
What about you in a straitjacket? Where'd you get that infernal thing?
At the Shopping at Home Club. I buy 2 more and I get a free cluster bomb. Watch this.
Hammer, put it away before you broil somebody that I like.
No, I'm very accurate with this thing, sir. I could burn that book right there. I'll burn that.
Cap! Cap! The hooded madman just robbed the widows and orphans savings and loan.
Major, that's impossible. That place is impregnable.
Oh, relax, Captain. It's nothing to worry about. It's not our money.
That's where the police pension fund is kept.
What? Now that's hitting below the badge. You wait till I get my hands on that slime ball. I'll make him a widow and an orphan.
Hammer, we've got to find the slime ball first.
Wait a minute. Why don't we make him find us? Captain, I think I know how we can replace the pension fund and trap this meandering meatball all at the same time. We'll hold a telethon, and we'll nail him when he shows up.
Hammer, have you been hit over the head recently?
No. The plan is foolproof, Captain. Telethons make millions all the time. Now all we have to do is find some dimwit who's willing to make a fool of himself on TV to be our MC.
That is the most preposterous thing that I have ever heard. We will have a telethon over my dead body.
Haba Nagila, Haba Nagila, Haba Nagila, pain is my heart. Haba na 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 na, Haba na na na, Haba na na na, pain is my heart. Uru, uru, Arvakina Vesamea, Arvakina Vesamea, Arvakina Vesamea, Arvakim, Arvakim, Vesamea. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fred, for your kind applause. And now that we approach our 11th hour, Officer Daly, what is our total? $287,003. Thank you, my friends. That's great. That means in another, 2,000 years, we should be almost halfway home. Here's Officer Fletcher Mayjoy with one of my favorites, the mating calls of the great yellow-bellied sapsucker.
Thanks, Captain.
It's touching, isn't it, Duro? The way the American public is willing to give until it hurts if you just trot out any dumb old cause and a few dozen rotten acts.
You really think the hooded hood's gonna show up?
What? Absolutely. But not till there's more money in the kitty. No, we got a long wait ahead of us. don't need a gun. I need a can opener. This cat hand's trying to slip away. Now I know why I hate disarmament.
What is that? Look at that.
The thing knew it was trapped, so it simply disconnected its arm. Ingenious. Look, any luck in finding a connection between the android and the scientific community?
Well, according to the National Institute of Technological Innovations, or NIFTY, there are over 100 labs involved in android research. Unfortunately, they don't have anything that works. Now, here's a list of what I thought most probable, sir.
Let's see that. All right. Okay, why don't you, just see what you... Hammer! Leave that thing alone as evidence.
I didn't.
Get away from it!
No,
Shut up! Okay. I'll tell you what, why don't you give NASA a try?
Oh, good thinking, sir. Yes, I'll get a hold of the gun and cut through it. So who should I talk to over there?
Check out Foreman. He's a friend of mine.
All right, now I want you to look at a list of the scientists, too. Now, this is dating back, starting in 1950.
Hammer!
I'm having trouble, sir.
You're in trouble!
No,
Get away from that thing! I told you
didn't
it's
do it.
evidence! Stay away from it! Shut up!
So this is dating through 1952. It's a huge list. Maybe start in the 70s. I mean, they weren't really doing anything.
Doro, we've got to go all the way back as far as we can. We give NASA a try.
There's much everything. Let's see what happens. I have this, but I don't know.
Hammer! What the hell are you doing?
Well, this was just finding the clue we've been looking for all along, sir.
Androids are us. Better check it out.
Yes, I recognize this card. I was going to notify the police as soon as I heard about the robberies, but it all happened so fast.
Right. Read him his rights, Duro, while I beat him up. This is the man behind the one-man tidal wave of crime.
Maybe it isn't. Go on, Dr.
Deco. Arthur Deco. Don't call me Art. I am not a criminal. I created androids to improve the quality of life at the flick of a switch. This one performs a humanitarian purpose. Miss Duro, would you please turn on the TV? It will allow no human being to watch designing women.
Listen, test tube brains. What about the metal maggot that left an arm for a calling card?
A dream gone astray. I was not content to create mere domestic androids. No! I had to reach for immortality. I had to make Bork.
The judge?
No. Bork. B-O-R-C. That stands for Biologically Organic Robot Cyborg. The most highly advanced android in the universe. Bork was perfect except for one minor detail. He had no sense of right or wrong.
Why does that sound familiar?
Bork's flaw was capitalized on by my former associate, Malcolm Dench. Dench left this message the night he took Bork off to a life of crime.
Hello, Art. By the time you hear this, Borky and I will have embarked on a series of robberies which will make me the richest and most powerful man in the world.
How's he gonna become Bill Cosby?
It's Bork. He's returned.
He's come for a new arm. Don't steal, Borky. I'll give you a hand. Dench disrupted the discipline frequency.
Forget it.
The steel-plated sleaze is mine.
Sledge. 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 Doctor, he's dead. How is he, Doctor?
To tell the truth, it would have been better if he'd been run through a blender.
Where am I? Am I gonna be okay?
Yes. Of course you're gonna be all right. Nothing can keep you down.
Oh, good. Then help me up so I can nail that walking trash can.
No, Sledge, you can't. You're in a full body cast.
Then give me a bazooka and a wheelchair. I'll show you even shut-ins can kill.
No. Shh, be quiet. It's the only way you can heal yourself.
Detective Duro, perhaps you'd like to call Hammer's insurance company while there's still time to raise the coverage.
I'm gonna go buy you a teddy bear in the gift shop.
Hammer, there's an alternative to your critical condition.
No, forget it. No, the nurse already tried to talk me into euthanasia. I'm not buying it. Doesn't have a money-back guarantee.
I have a theory that I can link android cybernetics to the central nervous system of a human being. It's never been tried, but if it works...
If it works?
It could give you the strength to defeat Bork.
If it doesn't work?
You'll die the most agonizing, horrible death known to mankind.
I can live with that. Let's do it.
My boy.
You wanted to see me, Captain?
Duro, this android crime wave goes on and on and on. There's not a damn thing I can do about it. I feel like a failure, Duro.
Don't, Captain. We'll catch this creature, I'm sure of it.
Well, it better be soon, Doro. You know, maybe it's the insane quality of this whole thing, but I actually feel myself missing Hammer.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if he walked through that door right now, I'd be glad to see him. What am I saying?
There is a lot of crime. Everywhere I look, crime, crime.
Hammer, is that you?
I am no longer Sledgehammer.
What have they done to you?
I am now Hammeroid. Duro, would you like a seat? Sorry, I still don't know my androidal power. Window out. Needs to be fixed. Would anyone care for refreshment?
Hey, Hammer, you got a black cherry on you?
Mayjoy, all of you, get out of here. Don't you have some work to do? Hammer, why'd you do it?
To defeat Bork, I have the power of 500 locomotives. Guaranteed 6.2 on the Richter scale every time. Please note, now my amigo and I are one. That was a glitch, but it was fun.
Some things never change.
Thank you. I also have X-ray vision. Nice teddy, Duro. Interesting lacework.
You're not human anymore. You're a heartless, thoughtless thing without a soul.
But I have AM and FM radio.
Enough, Hammer. I don't want a walking entertainment center. I want something that's going to stop Bork.
Then please follow me, sir. stolen $600,317,000 from Malcolm Dench. An analysis of Dench's psychological profile indicates he will use the money to build an android army.
Android army, of course. That's just what a monomaniacal nobody like Dench would do.
He's going to need massive amounts of technology and illegal arms.
Arms. Thank you. A search through the file on arms dealers with technological capabilities gives us... skull fracture.
The notorious mercenary General Skull Fracture. He's in town at the Napalmer House for the International Convention of Megalomaniacs.
I will patch into his private line and arrange a meeting. Fracture will be eager to meet with his best customer. I am also equipped with a voice simulator.
Pretty neat, Nancy?
Fracture. Dench here. I want you to meet me at once. Now.
General Fracture.
Where's Dench?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
No, you. Been set up, huh?
Drop your gun, or there will be trouble.
Who are you? What are you?
I will ask the questions. You will answer. Otherwise, I will be forced to compress you into a tight tack.
Sledge, what are you doing to him?
Trust me, I am cognizant of what I am doing. I am regressing his mind to age 3. Now, where is Dench?
I want a cookie.
Thoreau, do you have such an item?
No.
I want a cookie. I want a cookie.
Thoreau, see if you have anything that is cookie-like in appearance.
Got a compact.
Adequate. Now, there is your cookie. Now, where is Dench?
Coconut. More cookie. Dench and Borky at Dr. Deco's lab. You thought that'd be the last place you'd look, you meanie?
Let us proceed, Thoreau. We have circuitry, malfunction, circuitry, malfunction, circuitry, whoa.
Oh, Sledge.
What's wrong with me?
Oh, Sledge, I don't know. I never took a shop course.
Thank heavens Captain Trunk told me where to find you. Hammer ran off before I could warn him.
Warn him about what?
That his body might reject his robotic components. It's happening now. If his armor and electronic devices are not removed at once, he's going to die.
Well, take everything off, hurry!
Leave me alone, Thoreau. Bork and Dench are still out there, and I want them.
Excellent, Borky. Soon my first battalion of terror androids will be complete, and the world will be mine. Right.
I love you.
Not now. Work.
It's time to pack up and haul burrow. Some crazy half-android cop knows you're here.
Let him come. We're ready, aren't we, Borky?
I love you. I honestly love you.
Not now. Now I want you in a fighting mode.
Kill, 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 kill. Hold it. You are both under arrest.
You handle him.
Party is terminated. Stench.
That's Dench.
Whatever.
Bork, seize him. or destroy him!
Yes, obey, Bork, obey. You lack the cognitive faculties for independence. You are nothing but a jumped up toaster.
Don't listen to him, you stupid android. Listen to me.
Bork not dumb. Bork have emotion. Bork love Dench.
Well, I don't love you, you waddling junkyard. Now kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
No, kill him.
Kill him!
Kill him.
Do him. Do you. Him. Do him. Do you. Do him. Do you. Do him. Do you.
Borky, get up.
You see, Dench, you and Bork suffered from the same fatal flaw. Human emotions. A problem I do not have. Therefore,
Freeze, Dench, it's over.
Sledge!
Look, he's rejecting his robotic self and trying to change back into a human being. I'm sorry, Detective. He's scrap iron.
No, it's not possible. I mean, I never. Well, we never. He's dead. Farewell, Sledge. Farewell, my lovely.
Dory.
Sledge, you're alive. Captain, he's alive.
Terrific.
Hammer was lucky. It wasn't designed that way, but I was able to convert his armored cybernetic shell into a super healing body cast. He is now completely well.
Well. Well is a relative term, Doctor.
Well.
Sledge, we're glad you're back, but if you're completely well, what's wrong with your arm?
Listen, I gotta run. I'm late for the Jungle Warfare Singles weekend at the Ranger Base.
Hammer, what are you hiding?
Nothing! Well, this. I just gotten sort of attached to it. Actually, I think I finally got the hang of it.
Sledge! Stop! You're scaring him.
I'm only human.
You've ruined my shot. For the last time, you hear me, old man?
Mr. Schmielman, please. I'm simply not comfortable working with these special makeups. In the old days, I always played the vampire without fangs.
Oh, yeah? Well, now you could play it without a job. You're fired. Zeph! Get over here! Throw this senile old loser off my set. I want him out of my sight, now!
I'm so sorry, Mr. Legarsky. Why don't you just come along with me?
Unhand me, sir. Vincent Legarsky always makes his exits alone.
Famed horror film star of the 30s, Vincent Legarsky, passed away quietly tonight. He was 76. Legarsky had been working on a comeback film at the time of his death, Touch of the Vampire. He's survived by a daughter.
It's so sad when an old movie star dies.
Actors. The only time a man should wear makeup on his face is after he's been embalmed.
Sledge, how do you always manage to say horrible things?
It's easy. I just use the English language.
Spilled salt. Bad luck. Know what you have to do.
Those superstitions are ludicrous, Duro. All right, if it'll make you happy. You must have heard some bad news. Wow.
Smacked his way through a polygrip commercial. Vampire without teeth. Method crap. You.
You see, just like I said, every last drop of blood's been drained from the victim's body.
I haven't seen a man bled this dry since the Decorian divorce.
We take a look at that wound on his neck.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I haven't seen anything like this in my 12 years as a coroner.
I haven't seen anything like this in my 6 years as a cop.
I haven't seen anything like this in my 49 years as a man.
Sledge, you're only 40.
I was a man 9 years before I was born, Duro. What's the details on our Mr. Rigamortis here, Norman?
The deceased was one Stephen Smilman, a movie director. We haven't had any luck locating any of his next of kin.
That's just as well. Hate to see a relative come down and view that body. It's white as a sheet.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll fix him up. I keep a sun lamp down at the morgue. Bye now.
Inspector Hammer, the only interesting thing we found is this script.
This must be the movie the poor Joker was working on before he bought it.
That's the movie Vincent Legarsky was working on when he died. Sledge, I think we should go to the studio that's making this movie.
Are you Zeph Campbell, the producer?
Police officers?
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. We just got the call that Stephen is late. Because he's late. What happened?
I'm going to be blunt with you, Mr. Campbell. Your director was murdered. And his demise was meant to appear to be death by a vampire.
A vampire?
That's right. Do you have any idea what sort of person would want to drain a young director of all his blood?
Any William Morris agent. I am in a total state of shock. First my star, now my director. And I thought yesterday was a nightmare.
And what happened yesterday?
Schmielman threw a fit on the stage and fired Vincent Legarsky. Poor old man was doing the best he could.
Can anybody else fill me in on this Schmielman fella?
Our co-star, Jessica Novak. But please keep in mind, she is the most upset of all of us right now. She has suffered a tremendous personal loss.
Why? Were she and Schmielman intimate?
No. All of her close-ups have been canceled for today.
Well, thank you. Pardon us, Miss Novak. Would you mind?
I'm sorry. No autographs, please. I'm ravaged.
We're not fans. Tell us about Schmielman.
Stephen? Yes, dear Stephen. He was a genius, a great artist, and a wonderful human being. Without him, I don't know what I'll do.
Actually, Miss Novak, we'd prefer to ask questions on a more investigatory nature.
That's all the statement I care to give. Now, would you like to take a photograph?
Why would we want to do that?
Aren't you press?
No.
No, we're not press. We're police officers.
Are you telling me that I've just wasted a perfectly brilliant crying jag on a couple of non-media peons?
Now listen to me, you've got to listen to me. It's true, I swear. I saw Vincent Legarsky last night. He was walking the streets in his cape, big as life.
You've been spending too much time in Margaritaville, Alky.
Listen to me. Vincent Legarsky has risen from the grave. Why doesn't anyone believe me?
Because you're nothing but a stinking drunk spreading wild rumors. Now, why don't you sober up and get a job?
I already have a job.
Really? What is that?
I'm chairman of the school board.
He's telling the truth, Duro.
Hey, you. I'm telling you, I saw Vincent Legarsky out in the street.
It was that dead guy, Vincent Legarsky, from the movies.
Not another space cadet. What's going on?
Well, I'm taking this report from this civilian who claims that she saw that deceased actor.
Vincent Legarsky?
That's right. I was standing on a street corner minding my own business, which is my body, when this guy came up and introduced himself as Count Bora. He said he wanted to bite me in the neck and suck out all my blood.
What did you do?
I told him it would cost $20. After that, he took off.
Where'd you get those red marks on your neck? From this Count person?
Nah, one of your cops gave them to me when I was riding up in the elevator.
Now, Duro, I know what you're going to say, and the answer is impossible.
Well, you can't ignore the supernatural overtones of this case, Sledge.
Look, I only put credence in things that have been absolutely proven to exist. I don't believe in vampires, in ghosts, UFOs, the Warren Report. They're all malarkey.
Okay, well, I'm not afraid to admit it. This case gives me the creeps.
Sorry, Duro. I don't scare that easily.
Oh, Hammer!
Yeah.
Did you get the message?
What?
Your ex-wife called. Said last month's alimony check got lost. You're gonna have to send her another one.
It appears the late actor Vincent Legarsky is getting more publicity in death than he did in life. Numerous city residents have reportedly cited the deceased film star. Police refuse to comment and are also remaining silent on their investigation of the bizarre murder of movie director Stephen Schmielman. Incidentally, our station will be showing several of Vincent Legarsky's old films starting tonight. Here's a preview.
The children of the night. What music they made.
I am lovely, 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 and bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. Bubbly, 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 and grapey, grapey.
Yedro. Who? What? When? Why? All right, I'll be right over. I forgot to ask where.
Why all the extra police photographers today?
They're not police photographers. They're paparazzi.
Come on, come on. Who found the body?
Landlord. Apparently Zev Campbell called him when Jessica didn't turn up for their date. Zev Campbell's now afraid to leave the house.
He should be. His stupid flick is claiming more lives than World War II. Come on, come on, come on.
That's not all, Sledge. Some of the people in the apartment building believe they saw a man running through the hallway in a cape.
Just what is going on around here? Is this Legarsky character dead or what?
Well, I think it's about time we found out once and for all.
Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. Just cannot believe this. Has this entire city taken leave of its senses? Victims drained of blood? A dead actor walking the streets? I've got officers requisitioning everything from garlic to wooden stakes.
You turned me down for those 6 months ago.
Doro, I can't condone belief in the occult. What, in your opinion, is the most logical way to proceed amidst this nonsense?
I think we should exhume Legarsky's coffin and see if he's dead or alive.
Yeah.
Exhumation?
Exhumation, exorcism, what's the difference? You're the only person who can issue the order to dig him up.
Well, I look like a fool. Look, I can't let the department think I believe in this vampire mumbo jumbo.
I won't say a word to anyone, sir.
All right. All right, I will approve of the exhumation if you will promise to keep it discreet.
I promise, sir.
Hammer! Buy a dictionary and learn the definition of discreet.
Hey, I have not said a word to anybody, sir.
Captain, I'd like to apologize for Sledge bringing this here, but the fact of the matter is I couldn't stop. Well, we have to open it sometime.
Let's get this damn thing over with. Open it up.
Hey, Hammer, what do you expect to find in there?
Something that's gonna make us all feel a lot better, Major, eh? A rotten, stinking corpse. This Legarsky guy is survived by a daughter, right?
Yes, apparently she'd been living with him.
Well, if Legarsky's daughter wants to survive, she better be able to answer some questions.
I'm telling you the truth. My father's body was cremated. Burying that empty coffin was merely a formality for the estate.
So you're telling us your father's positively dead?
I should hope so. Last week, I spread his ashes all over the 605 freeway.
In keeping with his last request?
No, I was driving too fast with the top down. Come. Follow me. Let me share something with you. This room is testimony to my father's genius. Everything you need to know about him is in this room.
Well, not everything, Miss Legarsky. Tell me why your father's director and co-star are dead. And tell me why every schmo in town has seen the old man roaming the streets like some sort of boogeyman. Tell me that, Miss Legarsky.
I have no idea of what you are talking about.
Neither do I.
Ms. Legarsky, Under what exact circumstances did your father pass away?
He was watching television, and he just quietly went to sleep. And never woke up.
I hope he wasn't watching Mr. Belvedere. I'd hate to think the old fella went out suffering, you know.
Oh, but how my father did suffer. He was dealt the cruelest punishment an actor can receive. He was forgotten. Unappreciative youngsters masquerading as artists made him feel old and worthless.
Congratulations. That little acceptance speech for Best Supporting Psycho just revealed a motive, girlie. I'm taking you in for murder.
Sledge! Let's not jump to conclusions.
Oh, come on.
Unhand my daughter!
Vincent Legarsky, back among the living, I see.
It comes as no surprise to me. I'd already suspected you were alive.
When did you first suspect?
Well, when you said unhand my daughter, that...
Put away your weapons, sir. I admit to my little hoax, but I certainly didn't intend for my beloved daughter to be incarcerated because of it.
What exactly did you intend?
Why, isn't it obvious? I wanted to enjoy the accolades and tributes you can only die to receive. To further perpetuate my legend, I shocked this city with my nocturnal appearances, culminating in what's to be the greatest comeback of all time. Yes, my return from the grave. Does that answer your question?
At least.
It doesn't answer mine. Why did you kill Schmielman and Novak?
I haven't killed anyone.
What are you talking about? You already made yourself dead. Come on. You're both under arrest. So, now, how did you drain all that blood out of those bodies? Did you bite him in the neck?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know it was the daughter, right? She's got fangs from a bungled orthodontic procedure. Am I right? It's... Well, I'll figure it out sooner or later. Duro, stop being such a worrywart. That nutty actor and his daughter are in custody. The case is closed, all right? Now try to get some sleep. Campbell, what is this, Halloween? You look ridiculous.
Shut up. I heard on the news Legarsky's death was a fraud. A dead man can't prove his innocence, but a live one can.
You killed Schmielman and Novak, you little geek. Why?
Jealousy. Stephen and Jessica were lovers. I desired her, but all she did was mock me. Tried to make me feel unworthy, unattractive.
Well, you are.
Technically, the film was finished when I killed Stephen. But doing so the day before the official completion meant...
Meant you could collect on the insurance. Nice. But why did you kill Jessica? Because she continued to reject you, right?
That was one of the reasons. The other was for the publicity. This film's gonna make a mint by the time it's released. But without a dead Legarsky as my scapegoat, I gotta ensure I don't get caught. And that means... killing you.
Hey, take a hike, Campbell, will you? I'll arrest you mañana. Right now, I feel kind of drained.
An appropriate choice of words, Mr. Hammer.
Yeah.
look what you've done.
Calm down. I only winged him.
Pitiful excuse for a human being. Sledge, this whole affair has been just ghastly.
Yeah. Probably turned out to be a terrific movie, though. It's funny, the only person who turned out not to be a monster was the old man who was playing one.
Vincent Legarsky. What do you think will happen to him?
The same thing that happens to any old-time movie star, I guess.
What's that?
He'll live. Forever.
Ah, the children of the night. What music they make.
Where are you?
I'm in here, my love. Oh, where's your wife tonight?
Well, the old ball and chain is out playing a couple of hands of pinochle. Here you are, darling.
Oh, my love, darling.
Put it on.
But there's nothing in it.
I know. Put it on.
Oh.
When you come back, you'll be the hotel guest who just stepped out of the shower. And I'll be the naughty little bellboy.
Oh. Okay. Bye.
Oh, dang sandwich sheets.
Milo, I'm. Oh! Oh! Oh, yuck.
Hey, Inspector. Detective.
Enough salutations, Mayjoy. What happened?
Yeah, the dead guy is Milo Taya, big-time toy tycoon. Comes home from a hard day of work, and this remote-controlled tank rolls in and blows him away.
You're telling me this guy was shot with a toy tank? How depressing.
Death always is, Sledge.
No, I'm depressed that they didn't have toys like this when I was a kid.
It's funny. It was made by his own toy company.
Who is she, Mayjoy?
Name's Felicia Gilmore. Claims they were alone together. That she came in and found them dead. Well built, eh, Inspector?
Yeah, look at that turret.
Sledge. He's talking about that woman over there.
I knew that.
Let's question her. Ms. Gilmore, I'm Detective Thoreau. This is Inspector Hammer. What was your relationship with the deceased?
I was his, how should I say? Milo and I were I was his...
Mistress.
Is it that obvious?
It is from these snapshots, sister. All right, how long were you tie-up's illicit love slave?
Sledge, don't be so judgmental.
Hey, I got no time for immorality, Duro. She was living in sin with a married man.
No, he didn't live here. He just paid the rent.
It's still disgusting.
What can you tell us about Tie-Up?
He was a simple multimillionaire. I mean, the only thing he loved more than his toys was me.
Why? Because you didn't run on batteries?
Sledge, please, would you try and be a little more sensitive?
Okay. All right, Tramp, why'd you kill him?
I didn't do it. Why would I kill Milo?
It beats me. You tell me, then I'll know.
Milo took care of me. He was a great catcher. But the only problem was he had a wife.
Yeah, and he wouldn't get rid of her. So you got him to bring you a toy tank to play with, and instead you killed him with it. A perfect crime of passion.
What on earth are you talking about?
Isn't that it?
No.
Was any of it even close?
No.
How about the tank? Now, there was a tank involved.
Sledge, there's a doggy door here that tank would fit through. Look at these tracks on the carpet. You know, I think that tank came from outside.
These dang degenerate satin sheets.
How come you're not the inspector?
I don't know.
So, did this big toy maggot have any enemies? I mean, other than his wife?
Enemies? No. He was a gentleman who, through his toys, brought joy and laughter to millions.
In other words, everybody hated him.
You know, Sledge, I think there's a lot more to this case. Let's go fill in trunk and then question Mrs. Tie-Up.
I think you're right. Let's go. And you? Don't leave town.
Well, who's gonna pay for it? I'm just the ex-mistress of a very influential man. What am I gonna do now?
Do what every woman in your position does.
What's that?
Pose for Playboy. Take care. Oh. Forgot I still had one of those left.
Rest assured, Mrs. Tie-Up, we have two of our best officers on the case.
Guess what, Captain? Milo Tie-Up, the toy tycoon, was just off by one of his own toys in his mistress's bedroom.
Not right now, Hammer.
This won't take long, sir. It's pretty cut and dried. You see, Tie-Up was keeping this woman, a real adult toy, and I have pictures. Here, sir, look at this. This is disgusting. This is even more disgusting. And this is not so much disgusting as surprising. And this is just unnecessary. He didn't have to take that picture.
Sledge!
I'm almost done here. Now, the way I figure it, the reason that the old man kept this floozy on the side was because his wife was a real bow wow. I mean, a doggy.
Hammer.
You know, sir, the kind of whining and the nagging, kind of mousy type. Anyway, so she finds out about the bimbo, and kaboom! She blows up the husband.
I did not kill my husband.
Good for you, lady. Who is she?
Hammer, this is Mrs. Inez Tie-Up, Milo Tie-Up's wife.
Good work, Captain. You're under arrest, lady.
Hey, get your hands off me, you thug.
What? Mrs. Tie-Up, I apologize for Sledgehammer's callous and crude behavior, and also for your husband's indiscretions.
It's all right, Captain. I'm relieved. I thought Milo just didn't like sex.
He didn't with her.
Mrs. Tie-Up, were you aware of your husband's philandering?
No, but I should have been suspicious when he said he was thinking of adopting a 28-year-old girl. God, how I hated that man.
Well, why didn't you divorce him?
That tightwad made me sign a prenuptial agreement. I would have gotten zip.
All the more reason to kill him. With him dead, you'd get everything.
You know, I never thought of that. I could just kick myself.
Where were you last night?
Be careful. I couldn't miss my nail appointment. They charge you regardless.
Very nice. Mrs. Tie-Up, you claim you didn't kill your husband. You have any idea who might want to?
Oh, it would take you hours to interview all the suspects. He treated everyone poorly. Oh, the other day I overheard him having a huge fight with Harold Bell, his chief inventor.
Harold Bell, Captain, we should go talk to Harold Bell.
Right, get on it.
Now listen. I didn't mean to suggest that Harold could do such a thing.
Yeah, we'll decide that. You know something, lady? Your husband is a lucky man.
He's dead.
That's what I mean.
Hammer, get moving now.
Yes, sir. Right away, Mr. Bell. Okay, Mr. Bell, we'll see you now. If you'll just wear these.
Hey, I don't need no sticking badges. Where's Mr. Bell's office?
He's in Building G, room 1218. But we provide your transportation.
Here it is, Sledge.
Mr. Bell?
Quiet, please. I'm working.
Afraid this Bell is a ding-dong.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm designing a new line of unisex household appliances that work for boys as well as girls.
Look at this, Earl. A toy toaster.
Oh, that's a real toaster! I live here. Oh, wait a minute. Would you like a glass of fresh carrot juice?
No, thank you. We're here to ask you some questions.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to show you something else. Here she is. Watch this. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Me. Oh, see? It's a crying Tammy doll. She's born again for Christmas.
Oh, come on, Bell. I'm tired of being toyed with. Let's cut to the chase. Milo Tie-Up has been murdered.
Oh?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, and you interrupted my work to tell me that?
Mr. Bell, did you design this tank?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I design everything for tie-up toys. Why?
Because this tiny toy tank took Tie-Up's... What's another T word? Tife!
True. I designed it, but it doesn't have any capability to kill. If I thought it did, I would have used it on Mr. Tie-Up a long time ago.
So you admit you hated Tie-Up?
Sure I do. Yeah, I did. Sure. I detested working for him. He was always so cheap. And he never gave me the credit I deserved. I'm the genius behind this whole company, not him.
So why didn't you just be a man and quit?
I tried to. I got this fantastic offer from the Goldfunger Company. That slimy old Mr. Tie-Up wouldn't let me out of my contract. I still wouldn't have killed him, though.
Where were you last night, Mr. Bell?
I was right here. Yeah, I was here, designing these gag toys for Halloween. See? Trick or treat.
Hey! That's pretty good. Hey, watch out. Whoa!
How many times do I have to tell you I live here?
Listen, pal. He who lives by the toy dies by the toy.
Goodbye.
Well, Sledge, we've got 3 suspects, 3 motives, and 3 flimsy alibis. What do we do now?
Walk back.
Hello?
Sorry, sweetie, I won't be able to see you tonight.
Oh, why not?
Because you'll be dead.
When you get those back from the police lab, send them to me at the precinct right away, all right?
I'm not a cop photographer. I'm her neighbor. I always wanted a shot of her.
You sick sicko.
What a way to die.
Well, she got what she deserves, Ero. Inez Tie-Up got her revenge by torpedoing that trollop.
Here's the murder weapon!
Sledge, turn it over. See if Tie-Up's name's underneath.
Yep, there's Milo Tie-Up's smiling mug.
I think we should have another chat with Harold Bell before we talk to Inez Tie-Up.
I think you're right. Let's go.
Detectives, hi. I didn't expect... what do you... I was about to have a bite to eat.
Yeah, well, bite on this. Huh? Does the name Felicia Gilmore ring a bell? Bell?
Felicia Gilmore?
Yeah.
Felicia Gilmore! No, I've never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
She was sunk by one of your toy submarines.
This is really turning out to be an awful day. Well, you know, I mean, look, I'd have to be pretty stupid to modify two of my own designs. I'd be the first one you'd suspect.
I didn't, she did. No, he's got a point.
Okay, Harold. You can look, but you can't touch. You'll wrinkle the silk. It's not what you think.
If it's not what I think, why are you wearing that little black thing?
I'm in mourning.
Oh, brother.
Really? I just came over to congratulate Harold. The board has made him the new chairman.
Couldn't she have just left a little something extra in his paycheck?
You're not fooling anyone, Mrs. Tie-Up. You're the board. You made your lover chairman.
Who?
Belle, Sledge.
Your morals stink out loud.
How dare you say that to the woman I love?
Darling, love? I need a barf bag.
Well, now that you know about us, I can tell you the truth. Inez and I were together last night when Mr. Tie-Up was murdered. She didn't let me try anything. She's a real tease. But we were together.
Guess they got their alibi, Sledge.
Yeah, and he's right. He'd have to be an idiot to kill two people with toys he designed. Either that or a civil libertarian.
Why would he want to kill Felicia?
Looks like we're out of suspects. I hate that. We're also starting to sound like murder, she wrote.
Someone else has got to be involved here. I think Felicia's the key.
I think you're right. Let's go. All right, you two love buckets, you're off the hook. But do me a favor. Don't breed.
Don't pay any attention, darling.
So cruel.
Well, nothing here but the stench of a tawdry love affair. Whatever happened to morality, Duro?
I don't know.
By the way, I'm very proud of you.
Why?
For illegally breaking into Felicia's apartment without a search warrant. You're gonna make a good cop yet.
Gee, thanks, Sledge.
Look at this. I guess if you're on the force long enough, you see all kinds of gruesome things.
It's lingerie, Sledge.
Yeah.
Didn't your wife ever wear sexy things for you?
Well, I must admit, one time she put on my bulletproof vest. Now, that turned me on like nobody's business.
You know, Sledge, I find it odd that those would be the only clothes that she owned.
But you see, she was a kept woman. These are uniforms, Duro.
Look at this. I love you forever, Claude Goldfunger. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. I'm thinking of invading Afghanistan by myself. What are you thinking?
No. Harold Bell mentioned Goldfunger. He's Tie-Up's competitor. Now, if anyone would want to make those toys lethal, it would be him.
I think you're right. Let's go.
Yep, this is it. Mr. Goldfunger?
I thought you said this clown was expecting us.
I was expecting you. So, tell me, what brings you to my magic kingdom?
Whoa, I think this guy's spring is wound a little too tight.
We're detectives.
Oh, you're probably here about the murder of Milo Tie-Up.
That's right. What do you know about it?
Everything. I did it. I punished Felicia, too.
Punished? What are you talking about, you weirdo?
Felicia was a bad girl. I thought she was my girlfriend. And then I found out she was Milo Tie-Up's girlfriend, too.
So that's why you killed her?
Of course not, dumbbell. She was double-dealing us. She gave Tie-Up the plans to my top-secret project. And that was her fatal boo-boo. So I had to kill them both.
A little extreme, don't you think?
Hey, the toy business isn't kid stuff.
Well, I'm taking you in. You ought to know women can't keep secrets.
I'm not going anywhere, but you are.
Can you believe this? He's holding us off with a toy gun.
This is my top secret project. It will revolutionize the world of toys. A child's toy gun that's real.
He's gone!
There's an escape hatch. He's probably somewhere in the factory.
Come on, let's go.
Did you see that? A toy gun that shoots real bullets? You want a pet?
Sledge? You think the Defense Department knows about this guy?
If they did, the world would be a safe place. Go that way.
Goodbye, Inspector. Rabbits to the kill!
See, DeRoe, it's just like they always say. You give them all the toys in the world, and they wind up playing in a cardboard box.
Doro, it is unbelievable that a successful businessman like Claude Goldfunger could be so maniacal.
Well, apparently toys are his life, and toys got him life.
Look what Harold Bell just sent me. A sledgehammer doll. You see the similarity?
It's cute. Can I see it?
Okay, but give it back.
It's really offensive. The guy did an accurate job.
I guess they haven't got all the bugs out of it yet. It malfunctioned.
No, it didn't.
Can I see that?
All right, who's next? How about you, Duro?
No thanks, Sledge. I don't really feel like arm wrestling.
Ah, come on. I won't even use my gun.
No. I think I'll just go home.
So, what, want to go bowling? How about some pool? Duro, we're partners, and we're supposed to act like buddies. Now, the only way I know how to act like buddies is to go bowling, or play pool, or arm wrestle, or shoot guns. You want to shoot guns?
I don't feel like being a buddy tonight.
You don't want to shoot guns? Women. Can't live with them. Can't live with them.
Oh, Hammer, Doro, this is Lionel Dashman.
The Lionel Dashman?
Please. Just call me Dash.
Call me Dory.
Call me irresponsible.
Mr. Dashman is a special operative from Interpol.
Oh, that's one of those countries in Europe, isn't it?
Sledge, Dash is the top anti-terrorist in the world. I'm well acquainted with your exploits due to my own anti-terrorist investigations.
Yeah. Well, Captain, what are we doing here besides talking about what a great guy Dish is?
Dash. Ah. Now, at the present time, I'm on the trail of an international terrorist known only as the Pelican.
The Pelican?
Shut up, Hammer.
Yeah, but I mean, the Pelican?
Thank you, Captain. My contacts have informed me that the Pelican plans to assassinate the Archbishop of Costa Pobre tomorrow night. Most probably as he makes a speech at the Commander Hotel. It's my duty to stop him. Now, this is all we know about what he looks like.
There's nothing there.
Correct. We have absolutely no idea what he looks like.
All right, listen up. Effective immediately, Agent Dashman is in charge of security for the Archbishop's speech. That means he is calling the shots, Hammer. We are working for him. Is that clear?
Yeah, no, that's good. So, what's your big plan, Mansour?
Well, first, I thought we'd examine a mock-up of the hotel banquet room.
Ooh, look, this detail is amazing. Oh, there's a little Archbishop. He's running around saying, "Oh, Dash! Oh, protect me, Dash! Protect me!" Oops! The Pelican shot his hat off. Ooh.
It's nothing to joke about, Inspector.
I wasn't joking, Mr. Dash.
The Pelican has a brilliant criminal mind. He's crafty, he's wickedly smart, and he's a chameleon. He can assume any identity.
Yeah, well, if you were half as smart as he is, you wouldn't be wasting your time on this dollhouse, Tinkerbell. You'd be down there at the hotel checking it out in person.
Sledge, I'm sure Dash is much more experienced in these matters than you.
No, the Inspector has a point.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Detective Duro, I'd be very grateful if you would personally assist me on an inspection of the hotel facilities.
I don't mind if I do.
Well, I do mind if you do.
You do? I don't.
I do. I think it would be far more productive if you were to stay here at the precinct.
And then I would be effectively doing nothing.
I know.
I wonder if this hotel is earthquake-proof. Oh, look out! Help! Oh, no! Look, little Dash! He's trying to escape! He's trying to escape! Help!
I don't like it. There's too many entrances.
Yeah, 8 so far.
We'll seal off 7, leaving just one way in and out of this room.
Well, what about checking out the Archbishop's room?
Terrorists tend not to strike in private rooms. Their actions always take place in public, I'm afraid.
Right. Well, I still think we should get a set of master keys so that we have access to the rooms and the storage areas and the closets.
Your intelligence is matched only by your beauty.
Thank you for noticing.
Shall we check outside?
So anyway, my dad was against me being a cop. Thought I'd lose my femininity.
Sorry. You could be a coal miner and not lose your femininity. You know, when you look at me like that, it makes me hear thunder.
You know, when you look at me like that, you make me feel like it's raining. Perhaps we should discuss this somewhere where it's a little drier.
Oh, I don't know. You look particularly wonderful when you're wet.
Really? Thank you. Listen, my place is nearby. Would you like to come over and I'll cook you a home-cooked meal?
Oh, I've heard of those. Isn't that a meal where you don't have to tip anybody?
Yes.
Hammer, what are you doing? Nothing. I tell you, Captain, that dash is trash. I can't believe that Dory didn't smell that fertilizer he was feeding her.
Ah, do I detect a note of jealousy from Mr. I don't feel anything, Hammer? Huh?
You know what I say to that? I say, ha! Me, jealous of that donut hole? In my whole life, I've been jealous of one man only. Custer.
Excuse me, Captain. I've just gotten a report of a dead body being pulled out of the river.
Thank you.
A dead body? Now, there's something I can sink my teeth into. I'll go check it out.
Hammer, you're already on the Archbishop's security detail.
Hey, I can do two things at once.
You can't even do one thing at once.
Come on, Captain. You know dead bodies are my life.
All right. If it'll get you out of my face, take off.
What's up, Norman?
Not him. His face and his fingertips were beaten in oatmeal. And he's got a bullet hole in his chest the size of Montana. Oh, did I mention? He's dead.
I smell foul play.
I wouldn't do that, Hammer. This one's really disgusting. If I was in a coroner, I'd be sick.
Norman, being a coroner already means you're sick.
The only way we're gonna ID this one is through dental records, and that could take a while. I suspect he's a foreigner. All his clothes carry European labels.
So what? All my clothes have foreign labels. Taiwan.
Hope you enjoyed dinner.
Splendid, as is the company.
And the brie, was it ripe enough?
Oh, delectable. In fact, I'd venture to say it's the very best dairy product I've ever tasted.
I'm sorry, I'm being really stupid. I'm nervous. Well, it's just that it's been a long time since I've had a guest. I mean a man guest. Here. Look, let's face it, it's been a long time since I've been with a man, period.
This partner of yours, what's his name? Sludge?
Sledge. I care about him, but our relationship is strictly professional.
Really? So far, I haven't found anything professional about the man.
Oh, Sledge is okay. He's a good cop. Well, he's not really a good cop, but I've grown accustomed to him.
Ah. Loyalty. Another fine attribute to add to an already substantial list. Have I mentioned that I think you're quite extraordinary?
You make me feel like that.
Oh, I hate this. I really hate this.
I'm sorry.
No.
Me.
No.
No, it is. Really, first dates are so awkward.
No, it's my line of work. Always on the move. Always in another city, always with strangers. Always alone.
Well, you're not alone now.
I know. That's what's so frustrating. I finally meet an incredible woman like you. Someone I'd really like to get involved with. And I can't. A couple of days from now, I'll be 1,000 miles away. Another assignment, another city. Alone again. Naturally.
I understand, Ash. It's not often that two people like us meet. So since we have such a limited amount of time, I suggest we make the best of it.
You know, you Americans are a lot wiser than the rest of the world gives you credit for.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I heard a noise and I thought you might be in trouble. How was I supposed to know London Bridge was falling down?
How dare you burst into my private apartment?
How dare you kiss alien lips? You're an American. Surprised this fop even likes women.
I beg your pardon?
I don't pardon anybody.
Neither do I.
You're not still upset about that little incident last night, are you?
Little incident? You barge into my private apartment like Rambo in heat and proceed to ruin the first romantic evening I've had in years? Because of you, Dash left. How dare you interfere with my personal life?
Come on, DeRoe, you're not supposed to get involved with people you work with. Besides, you gotta be suspicious of somebody who's so perfect. Maybe he's married. Think about it.
Oh, is that so? Well, why don't we just retrieve his files and both of us will find out.
Fine.
Fine. Lionel Dashman, age 36. Single. Instrumental in averting coup. Single-handedly prevented terrorist bomb attack. Received total of 16 citations for heroism.
So he got lucky once. Big deal.
Further information classified. No access.
Ah, yes.
I can break that code. Bingo. Presently working under code name Icebreaker. Top secret. He's clean, Hammer.
You're late, Inspector Hammer.
I was busy doing something important.
Oh, and what exactly do you consider to be important? Breaking down doors and destroying the personal lives of those closest to you?
Yeah, that's always at the top of my list. So, what do you say I destroy your face?
Sledge, whose face did you destroy last night?
It was a sucker punch.
Yes, I did indeed punch a sucker.
Would somebody mind explaining to me what this attempted witty banter is all about?
Nothing, Captain.
Well, then, let's get on with this, please.
All right, I want one last thorough search. The Pelican may have planted a bomb anywhere. I want you to check every seat, every curtain, every nook and every cranny.
What has this case got to do with English muffins?
Shh. Hammer, start at the podium. Captain, check over that side. Doro, over there. I'm going out to check on the others, okay? Right, let's go!
Where?
The bombing will begin in 5 minutes.
Hammer, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just checking to see if you can hear it. Can you hear this?
Stop screwing around with that thing!
I was checking to see if it was on.
Yes, it's on!
Okay.
Leave it alone!
Okay.
Inspector Hammer?
Hey, do you mind? Can't you see that I'm frisking a curtain? Thank you.
I thought I told you to check this podium.
Yeah, I did. It's clear.
I suppose you thought this was chewing gum.
Plastic explosives. Where'd you find it?
Under the podium, it would appear that the inspector isn't very good at inspecting.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I checked that dang thing 45 seconds ago, and there was nothing there.
Except the explosives.
Look, you bag of British botulism. You planted it, didn't you, huh? You planted it to make me look bad.
Sledge, you know, it's really embarrassing. use someone else to cover your own incompetence.
Yeah, your incompetence is already common knowledge.
All right, that does it. Ever since this bag of English earwax showed up here, it's been put down hammer time. Well, the time is up.
I think it's obvious that the inspector, and I use the term loosely, is emotionally unfit for this assignment. I think it would be best for all concerned, especially the Archbishop, if he were to leave the premises permanently.
Yeah. Good idea.
All right.
Fine.
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 They can't treat me like this. I'm a cop, and I demand respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, that's what being a cop means to me.
Hey, Hammer, you got a minute?
Major, I got so much time on my hands, it's about to break my fingers.
You know, we got a partial ID on that body from the river. Some hotshot Interpol guy. They wouldn't release his real name. Most he would give us was his current code name, Icebreaker. What's that tell us?
I don't know, that he's a dead Eskimo? I don't know. Wait a minute, Icebreaker. That's Dash's code name. But if this is Dash and Dash is dead, then who's... I don't know. Yes, I do. The Pelican.
Dash, I haven't had a chance to talk to you. I wanted to apologize for last night. It was really stupid.
Yeah, Hammer bursting in like that wasn't exactly my idea of an icebreaker.
Do you think it's safe to say that out loud?
I didn't know idea was a bad word.
Icebreaker. I'm sorry. I found out.
Found out what? Oh, icebreaker. Of course.
Why wouldn't you know your own code name?
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The Archbishop will be arriving momentarily.
Hammer, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm gonna stop Dash from killing the Archbishop.
Dash? Why would Dash want to do that?
Because Dash is not Dash. Dash is dead.
What?
The body that was found in the river was identified as Lionel Dashman. This Dash is not the real Dash. This Dash is really the Pelican. Now, where's that dirty bird? I got some wings to clip.
The last time I saw him, he was with Doro.
Sledge? Oh, Sledge. Dash isn't Dash. He's the Pelican.
I know. You go warn the Archbishop. I'll take care of the Pelican.
No way, Sledge. He's mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the Archbishop of Costa Pobre.
This is for your own good.
Breathe. You lying creep. Or I'll blow your miserable brains out of your worthless head.
Dory, I know this looks bad, but I can explain.
I was so starved for affection, I actually believed you cared for me.
No. You got to believe me. I'm deeply in love with you.
You're lying.
No. For the first time in my life, I'm telling the truth. Okay, right. I'm not perfect. I've got my vices like everyone else. I just happen to kill people for enormous sums of money. But after meeting you, I decided that this would be my last job. Because I wanted to start a new life with you. So please, darling, help me escape.
So what are you doing here so late?
Nothing. Cross-referencing some files. Suppose you're here to gloat, right? Okay, go ahead, say it. You were right and I was wrong. Oh, go on, rub it in. Now tell me all about how you knew this guy was no good for me and you tried to tell me and I wouldn't listen. Okay, I'm an idiot. I made a fool of myself. Just say what you have to say and get out, okay?
Well, what I was going to say was, if you're not busy, would you like to go bowling, buddy?
I could beat you any time, bud.
You and what army? Isn't so bad.
Gentlemen, last night the B lab here at the Germ Warfare Center was broken into. The object of that break-in was formula BX976, a highly toxic, a highly secret substance. Now, this man is Richard Syret, a known foreign agent. His attempt to steal a sample of BX976 was not successful. He escaped without the toxin. But although he didn't get it, he got it. By which I mean he contaminated himself. He is now highly contagious, and he will contaminate anyone that he comes in contact with, which just goes to show you this stuff is not only deadly, it's darned economical. Now, here are the 4 stages of this disease. Stage 1, hallucinations. Stage 2, disorientation and lack of coordination. Stage 3, lethargy leading to coma. Stage 4, the big kahuna, death. Now, there you have it. This man is on the loose, and he must be found before he contaminates everyone in this country. This mission is top secret. No one in the public knows. Any questions? Good. Let's get to work.
Okay. The reason I called you in is because... Hammer. Hammer, what are you doing?
Don't worry, sir. Pest control. Dang, just winged him.
Hammer, give me that gun so I can kill you.
I was just trying to protect you, sir. Flies are filth, and they can spread disease.
You're a disease! And I survived you. Barely.
You seem upset.
Captain, you were saying?
I'm saying that Hammer is going to be the death of me. But what I wanted to say is that the military is asking for our assistance.
The military? No problem. My tank is gassed up and ready to roll.
Hammer, the military doesn't need your tank. It needs your eyes.
They're ready to roll, too. See?
They need our help in locating this man, Richard Syrett.
Syrett. What does he look like?
He looks like this.
Oh, right, because you got the... I don't know where my head's at.
All right, now my orders are very specific. If you spot this man, don't approach him. Don't even apprehend him. Don't even touch him.
Why, has he got a major case of the cooties?
Hammer, if I wasn't trying to control my high blood pressure, I would scream at you.
Well, you screamed at me already.
Shut up! Shut your mouth!
Twice. They're adding up.
Shut up! You! Now listen, if you see this man, I want you to call this special number. 1-800-MILITARY.
It's too many numbers, Captain.
Well, obviously, Doro, you have not been in the military.
I wish the military would tell us what this Syrett clown did. I can't stand secrets. Even as a kid at Christmas, I would take my toys and I'd shake them and I'd shake them and I'd listen to them and then I'd bang them on the floor. I just had to know what was inside.
What'd you find out?
I found out Santa brought me a lot of broken toys.
Listen, Hammer, I gotta close up. And this deadbeat's been sitting here all night long, nursing one lousy beer. I'm telling you, fruitcakes like him make my blood pressure push the edge of the envelope, if you know what I mean.
No problemo, Jack. All right, vagrant. Come on, time to dump your garbage someplace else. This joint is closing. Comprehendo, slime bagel?
Sledge! Do you know who that is?
Yeah, this is the creep that's been driving Jack crazy.
Richard Syrett. Take a look. It's the guy the military's looking for. Come on, we better call.
Hey, I don't need the army to help me bust this sick sicko.
Sledge! Now, our orders were very specific. We are not to touch him.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I just snagged the biggest fish in this city. No, hold your applause until I get him mounted. Look what I found, sir.
No, you... Hammer, you weren't supposed to bring him in. You were supposed to call that number. Why didn't you call that number?
I didn't have 20 cents.
It's toll-free, tortoise brain. All right, listen, take Syrett down to the holding tank. I've got to talk to the military and try to salvage my head from the chopping block.
Yo!
Wish you'd call that number.
Hammer, this guy is really sick.
Of course he's sick. He's probably a commie, and all commies are sick.
What we really need is a doctor.
Excuse me, I couldn't help overhearing. I'm a doctor. I'd be glad to come in and examine this man.
A doctor in the next cell? What are the odds?
Get him in here.
Well, let's have a little look here. Here we go. just take a few minutes. This won't take long. I promise not to hurt you. Here we go.
Hey, we don't need a CAT scan here, Doc, all right? Just tell me what's wrong with the guy.
If you don't mind, I'm the doctor. Cough, please. Please cough. Prognosis is not very good. Patient is not breathing. Patient is not moving. Patient's heart is not beating.
Oh, well, gee, then he must be dead.
Abby, please. I'm the doctor. He must be dead.
This is all we need, Hammer.
By the way, Doc, what are you in here for?
Not much. Impersonating a doctor.
And I'm not really a nurse either.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but the pay is great.
Captain, Syra just died.
Oh, that's terrific. That's just wonderful. That really makes my day. What happened? Hammer shoot him through the heart?
Hammer had nothing to do with it, Captain.
Hammer always has something to do with it. That psycho has been assaulting my coffee ever since he transferred here. But I don't really care, Doro. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me anymore because, I mean, even if I'm going to lose my badge and I'll be on the street talking to parking meters, it doesn't matter to me because I'll be...
Okay, everybody. Building is under quarantine. Till further notice, no one exits or enters the building. No exceptions. Questions?
Yes, quite a few.
I'm Colonel Poltz. How you doing today?
Horrible. You mind telling me why we're under quarantine, Colonel?
Oh, please call me Mike.
Okay, Mike, what is all this?
All what?
What? All these people in spacesuits, what are they doing here?
Sealing off the building is very routine.
Then what's with all these cameras?
It's routine, observational purposes.
And just what is it that you're observing, Mike?
Captain, relax. Just pretend we're not here. You go about your business as usual. Just don't leave the building. Hey, Cap, why don't you give me a little tour so I can check out the layout, see who is where and what's what?
Hey, Blood. We done paid our bills, so what's with all this quarantine business?
Hey, Wanda, what's he, your pimp?
Our attorney.
Yeah, you best believe it, homeboy. Harvard class of 82. Now, why don't you just cut us some slack before I habeas corpus upside your chubby little face?
Roger, please. You're making a spectacle of yourself.
Thank you very much for your hospitality, Captain. I must be moving along now. Duty calls.
What am I supposed to do about Sarat? He's down in my holding tank, dead.
Oh, don't worry. He's not going anywhere.
All right, so far, you've told me nothing about anything. Now you are going to tell me something about something.
All right. Wrinkling my radiation suit. Stage 1, hallucinations.
Major, I need you. I want you. Make love to me now and forever and ever. And forever and ever.
I-29. Anybody got I-29? Do I hear a bingo? You got I-29? I need I-29 for a bingo. Come on, somebody's got to have it.
Toro, what are you doing?
Me, Jane. Who you? Who you? Cute,
Doro,
cute,
don't-
cute, cute, cute. Oh, cute.
Hammer. Thank God you're normal.
Trust me, you know what you're doing.
You talking to me?
That's right, amigo. I'm talking to you.
You talking to me?
Read my lips. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Well, I'm listening.
Hammer, who are you talking to?
I'm not talking, he is. See his little muzzle move?
Don't point that thing at me.
Oh, don't worry, he can't shoot while he's talking. I couldn't agree more.
Let me speak to Polt. Now. Polt, this is Captain Trunk. I got a room full of crazies here, and I want to know why.
Gosh, I can't imagine. But trust me, it's nothing to worry about.
Polt, I am worried. Is there something about Siret? I mean, he's got some kind of disease that's infecting all of us, right?
No, it's just some kind of odd coincidence. Just stay calm. Just relax. It'll all be over in 8 to 10 hours.
It better be, or I'm gonna bust through your space goons and come after your hide. You understand?
Gee, that's not a good idea, Captain. My men have orders to shoot to kill. It's nothing personal. Sergeant, tell the men they'll be home in time for dinner. Captain Trunk and the other quarantined civilians will all be deceased by 1800 hours.
Oh, Captain. Oh, Captain. Captain, I feel just terrible. I just feel like my whole body was hit with shrapnel. Would you, like, give me a massage?
And now, this special bulletin. What's this?
According to our sources, everybody inside the building has been contaminated by a deadly experimental nerve gas developed by the military for use in germ warfare. Unfortunately, there is no known antidote, which means that everybody inside will be dead within a matter of hours. But there is one bright note. Thank God it's them and not us. Now back to Crazy Teddy, the weatherman, as he continues his 5-part special on clouds.
It's just that Lisa Ellerblub. How does that dumb chick know?
She knows we're contaminated and we're gonna die.
Oh, yeah? Well, nobody's gonna tell me when I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die when I'm good and gosh darn ready. And boy, am I ever feeling ready.
All right, come on. Come on, people! Let's not give up here. Come on. The only thing can save us is us. Come on, people. Let's put our heads together and think of a way to save our lives. Come on. Come on. Come on, Major. Get up. Get up, Major. Doro. Come on, Doro. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Captain, I just realized something.
What?
How come you're not sick like everybody else?
I don't know. I mean, I feel fine. Why is that? Why am I immune?
Maybe it doesn't affect captains. Or maybe there's a medical explanation.
Yeah, medical explanation.
All right, Doc. Let's you and I go down to the lab and get some tests of me. I want to find out why I'm immune.
Captain, he's not a real doctor.
Doro, he's going to be working on me. What do you care?
I don't care.
Hey, Daly, we don't have much time, so I want to say something. I've always had the hots for you.
Mayjoy, I'm not gonna make love with you if that's what you're asking.
Oh, come on, help me out. I'm going through a mid-end life crisis.
I've got a headache.
Brother, can't you think of something more original?
Well, excuse me for living, but I'm dying here, and that gives me a really bad headache, okay?
You know what? I hope there's no men in heaven.
No chance. They're all in hell.
Thank God.
There's just one problem. I don't think we're going to heaven.
Sledge, do you believe in the afterlife?
I don't even believe in life.
Well, I just want you to know that even though we're all going to die because of your stupidity, I forgive you. You've been a great partner and a good friend. And I love you. Like a brother.
Come on, Duro, this is no time to be sentimental.
This is a perfect time. We're dying.
You're right. In that case, I just want to tell you that you are the best partner I ever had. And I'm really gonna miss you. Almost as much as I'm gonna miss me.
Ditto.
Ditto, ditto, Duro.
That's really sweet, Hammer.
No.
Doc, what'd you find out? Your blood pressure is so high that your veins are going to explode. If you weren't so mad all the time, you could control it.
All right, I know I've got high blood pressure. I take pills for it. All right, I forgot to take it this morning. What's that got to do with... You? Oh, it can't be. Are you trying to tell me that you think that my high blood pressure makes me immune?
How would I know? I'm not a real doctor.
What the hell? It's worth a try. All right, listen up, everybody. I think that somehow high blood pressure can cure this thing. And the only way to raise your blood pressure is to get mad. So let's everybody get angry, get mad. Come on. Get up, get mad. Come on. Come on, you. Get mad. Come on, you. Get angry. Come on.
Hey.
Come on. Hammer. Hammer. I hate your guts. Always have. Always will.
So what?
So what?
Oh, hey, what are you hitting me for?
What are you gonna do about it? You're nothing but a spineless wimp. Nah, you're a woman.
Hey, nobody calls me a woman.
Oh, you're not a woman? Well, then maybe you're a little girl with a pretty pink dress and pigtails. You wanna play hopscotch, little girl, huh?
Hey, now those are fighting words.
Yeah! Doro, I'm glad you're dying. Because you're the stupidest cop I ever saw in my whole life.
I'm smart.
Ah, smart. You don't know a suspect from sushi, Doro. You know how many times I've wanted to bounce you from here to Fresno, Doro, huh?
You can't talk to me like that.
I can talk to you any way I want to, Miss Bimbo.
Bimbo? I am not a bimbo.
Hammer! It works! Making people mad enough to raise their blood pressure is a cure. Come on, help me out here. Make everybody mad. You're real good at that.
Yeah.
Captain, this is ridiculous. Getting mad is supposed to make us well?
Now, this is my kind of disease.
Captain, I congratulate you. Because of your action, many lives were saved. I'm recommending you for the Congressional Medal of Honor, the highest award this country gives. You go to Washington, meet the president. Now, what do you think?
What I think? I think that you are stinking up my office, Mike. And I don't give a fat rat's patootie about the Congressional Medal of Honor. I want you out of my office in 10 seconds. If you're not out, I'm gonna fill you so full of holes that your next job will be a chain link fence.
I hate to say this, sir, but I love you when you're mad.
You two get out, too!
Yes, sir, I'm up.
Hurry up!
I'm up.
Move it!
Yes, sir. I can never shoot that light out before it goes on. Speed, I need more speed. All right, Slime Bucket. You got me this time, but... No wonder my coffee's been tasting like mud lately. Where's my landlady? Probably out raising rents.
Excuse me, could you help me? This door's stuck.
Bad plumbing, stuck doors. It's like living in a roach motel. That should do it. I'm Inspector Hammer. I'm a cop.
Thanks, I think.
So I guess you lost your key, right?
I don't have a key.
What, do you always break into your own apartment?
This isn't my place. Kim!
Then you're under arrest for breaking and entering.
But I didn't break in, you did.
Well, then you're under arrest for entering.
Look, my name is Sally Vincent. My cousin Kim moved in here 2 months ago, but I haven't heard from her. And I'm worried.
Yeah, she probably went out for lunch and the landlady rented her apartment.
I'm really worried about Kim. She insisted on moving in here. Wanted to see if she could make it as a model.
Well, what agency did she work for?
She was signed with the Continental Model Agency. I just came from there. They said that she did work for them 3 weeks ago, but they haven't heard from her since. This is a picture of her. I don't know what to do. If you're a policeman, I need help.
Well, you know what they say? We protect and serve. And cuddle.
Looking for birthmarks, Sherlock?
No, I'm on a case here, and I thought maybe the girl's picture might be in this magazine.
Those centerfold ladies have as much on their bodies as they do on their minds.
Yes.
I went through the microfilm of the newspapers for the last few months, and I found this. There is a Continental agency, and it seems to check out okay.
Hammer, a body's been found at 625 Stamford Street, apartment 15.
Why does that address sound familiar?
You live there.
I live there.
I just said that.
You just said that.
Get out of here!
John must have been a maniac.
Yeah.
Shot the door to pieces just to get inside.
Yeah, forget about that. Where is she?
Oh, she left about 20 minutes ago.
You're telling me a dead body walked out of here?
Hey, I didn't say it was a dead body. They took her to the hospital.
Oh.
Name's Sally Vincent.
Yeah, I know.
Age 22.
Yeah.
Lives in Nebraska. Looked like a drug overdose.
Oh, drug overdose. She was squeaky clean.
What a tragedy. I do hope the poor girl will be all right. What happened to my door?
Termites. So you can forget the rent increase.
That reminds me, Mr. Hammer. Your rent's past due.
Yeah, so is the plumber. So when he shows, I pay.
Sure, I sit with no money while you run around chasing dead bodies.
Look, Right now, I'm gonna go check out a model agency. And when I get back, if that plumber has not shown up, I am personally gonna turn him into toxic waste. You got it?
What a chump.
Yes, honey. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Oh, marvelous. Yes, that's it. Okay, a little more this way. Good. Marvelous. Okay, one more there. Ah, yeah. Oh, I like it. Butch, thank you. All right, Butch, you ready for the snow job? Okay, let the snow go. Okay, Cindy, let's do it. Oh, yes. More snow, Butchie. Oh, that's it, Cindy. Around this way. Good girl. Good. Loose them up. There we go. Oh, that's it. More snow, Butch. Oh, that's marvelous. They'll love this in Boston. Oh, my God. Who and what are you, you clumsy buffoon? You were disrupting a Don Merrill shoot.
I'm Inspector Sledgehammer, and I came to ask you if you...
Bad. Can't you see we're being creative here?
Listen, Shutterbrain. I ask, you talk. You got it?
Well, you'll just have to come back later. I am on a horrible deadline. Try it again, Cindy. Let's take this off here. That's fine. Okay, loosen them up. Oh! You have destroyed my entire icy white set. You are a clumsy buffoon.
Listen, Tiptoes, don't you know men don't wear earrings? Women wear earrings. Men wear tattoos.
Oh? I've got one of those, too.
Oh, you need help. I'll bet you've worn out every psychiatrist's couch in town.
Oh, just shut up, you.
Hey, don't call me a you. You.
I'm Jessica Hayden, and I own this studio. Now, what's going on here?
I'm Inspector Sledgehammer, and I'm looking for information about Kim Field.
I see. Why don't we talk in my office? I'm a little behind, so I'll have to check out Christy's outfits while we chat. Try it without the robe, darling. Yes.
I understand Kim Field was with your agency.
Just for a short time. Frankly, she was too inexperienced for big-time modeling. Her cousin came in here earlier looking for her, but we had no information. Let's try it with just the teddy.
Did you know Kim's cousin Sally was in the hospital right now, unconscious? Did you know that?
Oh, how dreadful. I do hope she'll be all right.
Do you remember anything at all about Kim? Did she mention anything about relatives or contacts or kneecaps or anything?
Let's try something completely different. I'm sorry, Inspector. I really am. I wish I could help you.
Oh, baloney. The only thing you wished was that you were queen of the forest.
Inspector, I have a business to run.
Yeah? And I got a case to crack.
Inspector, I'm sorry. Our girls do not accept home phone numbers.
That's not a phone number. That's a citation for indecent exposure. The only time that girl has anything on is when she's got a coat on her tongue.
You bungling idiot! The girl's still alive now. You were supposed to stop her from going to the authorities.
I told you I am a photographer, not a killer. Besides, she never saw me. I forced some pills down her throat and ran. Believe me, we're safe.
Maybe.
Who are you calling?
The police. If I complain to the cops about that clown Hammer ruining our shoot, then maybe it'll just get him off of our backs.
All right, Hammer, as far as you're concerned, you're off the Kim Field case. It's closed.
Oh, come on, Captain. Let me go back to that model agency. I'm telling you, something is fishy.
Go back? Why? Is there something you forgot to destroy? Jessica Hayden called me. She's mad as hell.
Captain, trust him. He knows what he's doing. Ooh, did I say that?
It's a gut instinct.
Hammer, your gut instincts almost get me fired once a week.
It's instant.
No, Brandy, you've got to try a little harder. Now project your sensuality.
Are we doing a fashion show or a beauty contest?
Are you questioning my methods?
No. I was just wondering if we're selling the clothes, or us.
Well, why don't you let me worry about that?
Okay.
Let's just take a break, okay? Take a break now. Go on. Go.
Thank you for helping me out back there. I need this job real bad. I guess I'm just trying too hard.
Oh, that's okay. What part of Texas are you from?
Oh, I'm from this little bitty town about 50 miles outside of Dallas.
Oh, yeah? You got family there?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm the end of the line.
Yeah, me too.
You know, all the girls around here are from out of town.
Yeah. You know, it seems like none of these girls have any family.
Michelle, you were very disruptive during class. Now, I'm warning you, toe the mark or else.
I thought men weren't allowed in here.
There are no men in here.
Jessica, that crazy policeman's in your office. You know, the big one with that horrible tie that clashes with everything?
I'm going to deal with you later.
Oh, honey, let me help you with that.
So Fawn Hall turned you down, right?
What is it, Inspector? I'm very busy.
All right, look, I got something I gotta say to you. Okay, you see, didn't mean to disrupt your studio yesterday. There, I said it.
That's an apology?
It's as close as I get. I'm a cop.
Yes.
Hey, what's this doing here? That's my partner, Duro.
Partner? No, I don't think so. That's Michelle.
Michelle?
Meryl, would you bring in Michelle, please? Yeah, she's new. She said she just got in town from Canada.
This is my partner, Dory Duro. See that birthmark on her thigh right there? I remember that from a stakeout that we were on in a massage parlor. That was a crazy doodly.
You wanted to see Michelle? Oh.
Well, there she is right now. Hey, Dory, what are you doing here? You're out of uniform.
You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Come on, Duro, what? You... Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, I didn't. Oh, boy. Oh. I don't know where my head is at. I guess my eyes are just not seeing what they think they're seeing.
Probably from mixing up too many different colors.
Yes, that's probably it. No, she doesn't look anything like my partner. No, my partner is uglier and much thicker of limb, fatter of the, and she has a big with no, it's off. No, but I'm saying, no, you're much prettier than my partner. Listen, I really do have to go. You know how the streets are with the crime. I'm gonna try and get them.
They must be using cops for brain transplants.
Yeah.
Michelle, do you have any idea why he called you Duro?
No. Guy's cracked. I've never seen him before in my life.
Well, I hope we understand each other. You're here to model, and that's it, right?
Right.
Good. Okay, well, you just run back to the show because we don't have a lot of time.
Okay, bye.
I don't think she's kosher.
What difference does it make? She's going to be 1,000 miles away from here after the show, and it's all legal. We've got her name on the contract.
Well, you may think it's that easy, but I'm not so sure.
Oh, mellow out, Meryl. This is our last show in this town, and then I'm going to move the whole operation to New York. Now, why don't you just go powder your nose and get ready for the show, okay? Go on.
Miss Davis, are you in there? Hey, what happened to the plumber?
What is it?
Did the plumber show up? I gotta have a gondola to walk to the bathroom.
I don't understand. I thought I saw a plumber here the other day. He left right before I found that poor girl's body.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, Miss Davis. He didn't do a very good job, okay?
I knew he was a lousy plumber when I saw his lily white hands and his earring.
Plumbers and earrings? What's next, Teamsters and pantyhose?
You'd think on his earring it would be a little pipe or a wrench, but it was a tiny camera. Ha!
A camera?
This is our beautiful Christy, modeling an exquisite ensemble by Loupé of Paris. Notice how her gorgeous blonde hair falls on her white shoulder pads and highlights her pure silk body.
Perfect. 10,000.
I'm sure Your Highness meant 10,000 to start, correct?
Oh, Jessica, you always were a hard bargainer. 20,000.
Remember, you do pay for what you get.
She will be a wife.
And now, presenting Brandy, all naughty and dressed in pink.
25,000. She will be a mistress.
And now, last but not least, Michelle, feisty and full of fire.
50,000. She will be a wife and mistress.
That's it, girls. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, Your Highness. I'm glad you're pleased.
Jessica, you have outdone yourself. Well, a private jet is waiting. We leave within the hour.
The girls will be ready.
Did we get the job, Miss Hayden?
I should say so. He's hiring all of you.
What agency did you say we were going to be working for?
I didn't. But believe me, it's one of the biggest in the world.
Oh, isn't this exciting? Our first big modeling job.
Okay, girls, time to celebrate. Meryl, the champagne.
This kind of tastes funny, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It tastes really funny.
Well, sure.
Don't worry about it. Come on.
Oh, yeah, let's drink up.
Captain, Duro, I'm at the model agency. It's a white slavery ring. I need help right away.
Shame on you. You're missing the party, Michelle. You forgot your drink. Drink!
Oh! Your little white slavery ring is over, Meryl.
No.
Yes. Detective Duro, police.
So, Meryl was right. You are a police officer.
That's right. And you're under arrest.
Oh, really? Get her! She's a cop!
Sledge!
Just like in the movies. Handsome leading man saves frail, helpless girl. Hey, I wore that tie to the prom, mammal face. Wait, there's something in your sword. Freeze!
All right, that's it, Hammer. We'll take it from here. All right, round them up. You took an awful chance, Doro.
Oh,
But good job.
thank you.
Yeah, but what I want to know is, where do you wear a gun with an outfit like that?
Good. Thank you. Good news. Sally's gonna make a full recovery. What about our cousin?
Kim's being flown back from the Far East tomorrow.
We have the names and places of all the girls who were sold into white slavery.
Has everyone involved promised their cooperation?
Yeah, all except one group.
Who's that?
The girls in Vegas. They're having so much fun, they don't want to come back. See, you don't have to wear clothes in Vegas, and they don't take it, but they say, put your money into this box, and you put it in, and you don't get it back, and they love it.